Hi everyone, welcome to Jim Plays Go number 9. In this, to start off this one, I wanted to talk about some common expressions and common techniques that are used while playing Go. So these are kind of little patterns that occur frequently. Let's see, it's Black's turn to move here, and if we back up, Black was building a wall, and White was matching him stone for stone. And if you just keep going in a straight line, you'll get this territory here. Black will own this territory, but White will have a lot of influence in this direction, and this is generally considered pretty good for White. So there are different techniques to kind of break this pattern. But a very common one is to place a stone here, just to prevent those stones from going forward. And this move is called a hane, and that's a Japanese term. It actually comes from Japanese calligraphy, where there's when you have a downstroke followed by a little upstroke. You see that a lot in Japanese calligraphy. The little upstroke is called a hane. You have to learn a few of these terms if you want to talk with other Go players, because they're in such common use. It's sort of like those European terms that are used in talking about chess, like Zugzwang from the German or en passant from the French. The games just pick up these terms over time, and Japan has donated the largest number of terms. So anyway, hane is an example. And this move, White has different ways to respond to it. And one way you always have to be careful of is this cut. When Black has two groups of stones and White places a stone so they can't be connected, that's called a cut. Pretty intuitive. And that's why it's often the case that Black will proceed for 2 or 3 stones to make sure this group is safe before he tries the hane. And now he can ignore this stone and expand out in this direction. He can strengthen his formation in this direction. Now he's got the upper side, and White is on the lower side of this wall. Or he can sometimes even counterattack this stone, although this can lead to kind of a funny pattern where White attacks and Black attacks. I'm not sure how that would turn out. But anyway, this is called a hane. A common response to this is to play up here, trying to stay on top, and there is a threat of a stone coming in here and cutting, and so sometimes Black will repair this cut by placing a stone here on H2. And now this is a solid group. It's connected, and Black can't break it up, and it's probably going to be able to live and create some liberties here between this wall, and actually own some territory between this wall and the edge of the board. Sometimes you want to be a little more aggressive than that, and you want to protect the cut by placing a stone here. And this little pattern here that is what I wanted to talk about. This is called the tiger's mouth. I guess you can imagine a tiger yawning with his mouth wide open here, looking in that direction. And it's an interesting way to play. If White places a stone in here, then it can be captured. So it protects against the cut, at least at first. White might try to approach it, say place a stone in here and then try to get the cut. But it looks like Black has got that pretty securely covered at this point. You would have to attack some of these stones. White would have to attack some of these stones around the outside to make that useful. But if you watch games played by top players, you'll see these little patterns all the time. And so let's back up. So anyway, you should look for this tiger mouth pattern here, and see how often you spot it during a game. It also prepares to develop an eye. If Black can get a stone down here and maybe some stones over here, he's got the makings of a pretty good eye shape right here. So that's another reason why this is considered a pretty strong shape. There is one weak point to the tiger's mouth, and that is this square here. Black often needs to fill in on that square opposite, completing that little diamond in order to create an eye space or to secure that territory, and so White can attack from the other side sometimes by placing a stone there. So that's just a little bit about the hane and the tiger's mouth. One other thing I wanted to mention is often, say black has a stone over here, and white places a stone next to it. That's called an attachment. So an attachment is kind of a kind of attack. You're actually stealing a liberty from that stone, and if black doesn't answer, white can continue to surround that stone and reclaim this territory. Maybe black placed this stone here thinking he was going to own all of this space over here. Now white is contesting it by playing a stone here. But Go is one of those games which is pretty finely balanced between attack and defense. And black can counterattack by placing a stone here. So that's also called an atan and a hane. So this is a pattern. This is attach, hane. And now this stone is needs to be protected. So typically white will add another stone to that group, and that's called extend. So this is a common pattern you'll see in a lot of games too. Attach, hane, extend. And now these white groups, these white stones are safe. Black can decide whether to protect against this cut with a tiger's mouth, make it a solid protection by placing a stone right there, or just ignore it and play elsewhere and allow white to cut. It all depends on what else is going on the board. The reason why white wants to extend there pretty often is that after, if we get a pure capturing race between these two stones, say black hanes around this stone, white hanes around this stone, is a double hane, cling, cling. Black wins. White attacked, but black gets the next move. If we start right after white attaches, white starts the attack, but black gets the next move. So actually black wins the capturing race if we have this simple idea of just surrounding that stone and capturing it. So black will win that one. So in a sense, the advantage goes to the defense, and that's why black often feels free to go on the counterattack immediately and forces white to extend. Now, there are many other ways to respond to an attach. That's just one common way to respond. After an attachment, you can just ignore it and keep playing elsewhere if you don't feel like this is particularly threatened, or if it's not an important area. You don't have to defend every stone, and often you want to give up stones in order to kind of mess up your opponent's structure or cause him to waste some time capturing it. You can also strengthen that stone directly by extending, and that's another common response to an attachment. Or you can jump somewhere. You can place a stone nearby with the idea that white can't really surround this stone because you've got a stone here which will help in the defense of this stone. So those are different little patterns that you might see in many games. And if you want to watch a game played by a top-level player, I really recommend the games of Haley. I'll put a link to that in the description. She talks and she plays through her games, and she's a really strong player, and I think she expresses herself pretty clearly. I'll try and in these videos go over some of the vocabulary that she's using and explain what the terms mean, so you can understand. But anyway, those are your first couple of terms: the hane and the tiger's mouth. So well, let's see if we can get a game. Let's see. Let's drop this down. My rating is dropped down to it's improved to 19Q. So this is plus or minus 4Q from my current rating. I don't know if that's a fluke or not. We'll see. But I had a pretty nice game against another 19Q player and managed to win it in the previous round. So we'll see what we get here. Okay, we got a game. Let's see. Let's start on the start point. It's another Japanese term, the hoshi, Japanese for star. And then I wanted to try stepping back to the 3-3 point here and seeing what happens. Let's see. My opponent is 17Q, so pretty good player. So he takes both the star points. And then let's approach over here on this side. He attacks my stone over here, or approaches over here. So let's defend the corner and step out a little bit. And he strengthens this stone over here. So I have marked out a little bit of space over here. I'm not sure I can do anything in this corner. I can step under, can't I? Try and steal some more space from this stone. Okay, so he's going to defend that corner. Let's, I don't want to lose that stone. Let's extend on that stone and make sure it doesn't get lost. And well, here's an example. I can use the tiger's mouth here to protect this cut, and then the stone comes a little bit more forward than if I had just protected the cut directly by playing at b8. By playing here, I gain a little more influence in this direction. Okay, so he's got this corner, and he's kind of walking out towards the center. I don't really like that. Let's block it somehow. I can come back this way and attack this stone, right? It puts it in. It puts this stone in Atari, and so he defends. And then I can attack this stone. See if he wants to extend in that direction. He does. Okay, now what does this do? Let's extend a little further. Okay, he's attacking my stone here, so let's extend here. He might be able to capture that. He might be able to capture that. Okay, he's going to go after those two stones. Let's see. If I go here, he goes there. I go here, he captures that stone. So I go here. He goes there. Yeah, he's still got two liberties. I can't easily capture it. This is getting tricky. Okay, I don't mind losing these two stones over here, but I don't want to lose these. So if I go here and he goes there, then I can attack this stone this way. Oh no, but I have to fill in there. Let's go here then. Okay, he can also play away at this point. He doesn't, I don't know, I don't think he really needs to defend here. Yeah, he's going after those stones. So let's go here with Atari on this stone. And yeah, I couldn't stop him from winning those two stones. But at least I think I've protected my stones over here. And I need to do something about all this space he has over here. Yeah, he's filling in there and attacking these stones. So let's stop him from trying to surround those stones. Need to make sure this group here has enough liberties to live. I've invested a lot of moves in those stones, and they are getting a bit weak looking. So this is not really a ladder here because he can break out in a number of different ways, including the way he just did, that way. So that was an invasion into my territory, stealing a lot of points from me. I thought I had space over here in the corner, and he managed to take that away. Okay, so he plays there, trying to kill this whole group. He's going to have to fill in here. Actually, this is kind of a dangerous move, because if he fills in there, I'm going to kill that whole group this way. So let's do that. Okay, so he protects his group. Now I'm in trouble here because because he's killing this whole group of stones. I don't have 2 eyes here, and I can't easily kill this group. Even though it only has 1 eye, it has lots of liberties. These stones are connected all the way up to here, and I can't kill all of that, so I'll lose any kind of capturing race. So I may have to abandon all of these stones. That's pretty awful. Let's see, he can win this stone at any time. I can fill in, and then he takes here and captures that whole group. So I need to play somewhere else. Let's see, what can I do? How do you play over here? I don't see any way to save those stones. At that move when he played at A8, that was a good move there, killing this group here, preventing me by preventing me from forming 2 eyes. And my stones are all kind of loose over here. I need to probably fill in. Yes, he's taking advantage of that. Okay, he's attacking that stone. He's attacking that stone. And let's extend a little bit more. Yeah, this is a case where it'd be dangerous to Hane because these stones have so few liberties that they could easily be killed by a cut. So I want to make a solid corner there and try and find a way to get those stones to live. He might be able to cut those off and kill those too. He's pretty good, it seems, at doing this kind of stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 liberties. He has 2 liberties here. Yeah, but he can attack this stone. Let's see. Yeah, I need to defend it. And well, let's attack this stone here. Give this group another couple liberties. So 1, 2, 3. This group has 3 liberties, and he's going to kill this whole group too. Okay, so I'm threatening. I'm threatening this little group of 2 stones. Can I win that at least? Yes. Hey, I got a couple stones. But I think he's winning the larger battle here. But I was forced to do that, otherwise this group would die. Okay, so let's look at this group. He's got 5 stones here with 1, 2, 3 liberties, and this group has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liberties. So I can maybe win this group too. Which helps me. It helps these stones live. That's the thing I have to deal with here. And I'm wasting time. The thing is, he's filling in these other areas while I'm wasting time capturing these stones. So maybe it's not the best choice, but I feel like I need to capture these guys to survive, so my other stones live over here. Okay, so he's given up on this group, and he's going after these stones. So let's see. If I go here, and he goes there, I go under. Can he really, well, I want to defend that stone. I don't want to give it up. I'm going to go underneath here. And fill in. Yeah, yeah, I've only got 2 liberties there. He can fill it in before I can capture his stones. Very annoying. Yep. Okay, so let's capture this group before he does any more Houdini escape routines. I want to make sure I have some stones at least. Some territory at the end of this game. I hate to lose those games 100 to nothing. Like that. See, he just keeps capturing groups. And not to mention the fact that this group over here is already dead. Okay, are there any weaknesses over here I can exploit? I think he's got a pretty good grip on this territory here. Okay, so he's trying to kill more of these stones here. Or maybe he's going to set up another base over here. Let's see. This has got a couple of eyes, so I don't think this is going to be dead anytime soon. Okay, so let's let him fill in over there, and let's counterattack over here. A little late, but better late than never. And we'll see what other groups he finds to attack. Let's see. So he's going over there. Okay, well, I think I can capture these two stones here. Maybe not. Maybe he can run out. But I can at least gain a few points of territory over here. He's got a nice eye shape here, this little kind of U-shaped device. Okay, where did he play? Yeah, I was going to start filling in over here too and extend in this direction if he allowed me. He's not allowing it. Anyway, yeah, it's a sign of a good player that none of his groups are easy to attack. There's these two stones here. Let's see, I can connect here and maybe go after them. Yeah, so he immediately reinforced those stones. Let's make sure these groups don't connect. I don't believe he can kill this group. See, this is an eye here and this is an eye here. So this group is connected to two eyes. So I don't believe it can be killed. Same with this stone here. So the best he can do is kind of surround, prevent me from expanding and surround this stone. So this stone has no future. I have to abandon it. And I can't do a whole lot here. So I let him fill in there. Maybe I can do something over here. Yeah, apparently not. I just ran out of space here. That's too bad. So that was an example of a pointless invasion. It doesn't hurt a whole lot because the amount of space he gains there is not that great. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. Oh, he can save the stones that way. That's right. And connect here. That's how he saves those stones. Or killing that group. That's the other way to save it. Okay, so I'm going to pass here because I really can't improve my position anymore. He's filled in all of these areas. This group is dead and can't be saved. There's no way for me to expand my territory. So that's pretty much a game. He played a good game there. Nice example of how to play. So he decided to pass. Let's see, it gives me all this territory, it gives him these stones. That's correct. And he's going to win by a large margin here. 74 points. Yeah, but anyway, I didn't get wiped off the board. I managed to have some territory. So interesting game, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave any comments you have in the section below, and I will see you again soon. Bye.